Okay, so the name of this video is why I think voting is a joke. Now, I know a lot of people, especially African American people, will find that statement like real strong, and they'll feel a strong opposition towards that statement that I made, and they would say, it's people like you that complain when there's a tyrant in place, but you don't want to cast your vote, and that's a contradiction, because you got to have the power to put who you want in office. And I say, you know what, please, you know why I'm gonna say that. I know what they're trying to say, but it's like, what's the name of that show? You've been punked or whatever, or you've been duped into believing that, basically. Because, and I really love to use this example over and over. When your man, our favorite president, what's his name? Start with a B? Bush? Oh. Let me be sarcastic. It's not too many people's favorite president. But when your man stole the votes from Al Gore, what's up with that? Gore clearly won, and they did the electoral college thing, and his brother Jeb Bush in Florida rigged the votes and all that. Let me tell you something, man. JFK was the only real president that was for the people. Every other one that came after that was down with a particular order, and I'm not going into the secret Masonic. Yeah, I research stuff like that too, but I'm Xing that out, getting super conspiracy right now. Getting right to the point. They all aligned with the American agenda of world domination. JFK was really trying to help black people, really trying to help poor people, this and that. And they're like, no. According to social Darwinism, I'm gonna let y'all look that up right now. Survival of the fittest. That is not in alignment with our agenda of that we are the elite, and we supposed to conquer the world, the globalization, and stuff like that. So every president from after JFK, okay, and on all the way up to Obama, was pre-selected, regardless of how the votes turned out. Be in denial all you want, but you seen that funny shit that happened with the Bush and Gore thing. You seen it blatant in front of your face. People held up signs, picket signs. That was not fair. That's not fair. That's just as weak as your votes. Okay. Is one thing with some people, you want to feel this emotion aside, like you have a safe soul and this and that, and then there's reality. Reality is your votes is powerless as long as billionaires run this country. The billionaires control the Supreme Court, the Electoral College. They control they have the ability to override the Constitution, override with what's this called? How did I forget? I always know the name of this term when it's that emergency thing to take over the government. Okay, I'm gonna pause until it comes to my mind, because I always know the name of this thing. Some type of executive order to lock down, we can take over the country. Shit. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. To override the country and stuff like that. That FEMA lockdown kind of thing. And so these billionaires always pre-select who they know is going to be the president that suits their agenda and is in compliance with that. Now, moving along. So, Mr. Jordan Anthony Bunch, hey, what do we supposed to do then? You know, what do we supposed to do? Well, I'll tell you this much. It is a fact that revolution is needed. Revolution with rifles and AKs and burning down banks and things like that. At this time, no, that wouldn't make any sense. Do I X that out completely? That sometimes it may call for that? No, I definitely do not. I'm not an advocate of peace marches all the time. Sometimes they come and play, but sometimes they, you know. But anyway, what kind of revolution? Revolution of a spiritual revolution. Going to church more or Islam? No. But American people collectively starting to really re-examine their values that they have in life. And the first inevitable thing is moving away from this capitalism, I meant to say materialism lifestyles, okay, and becoming really simplifying your life, because this is what keeps the billionaires in power. The idea that you need all this excess kind of thing, and you become addicted to all these excess kind of things, you know. And then when these people was in power and they start screwing people more and more, then you see more and more marches like, stop this, we want fairness, we want fairness, this and that. You're being laughed at because you're holding this structure together. You're holding this very system together by your addiction to materialistic things. So becoming real simple and just living within your means. And what's going to be crucial is to deconstruct the false reality paradigms that was given to us on what reality is. Because at any time, if you ever did meditation or anything like that and got deep into it, you can destruct the paradigm anytime you want by closing your eyes. And every single thought that comes, you literally let it float by and don't pay attention to it. This is not real, or say this is not real, and it is not real. It's just a wave of suggestive thoughts of a previous construct that was in your mind of what reality is. So as we start to deconstruct more and more and more these false ideas of reality that was given to us, their paradigm that they impose on us will get weaker and weaker and weaker. And that's when you start seeing the panicking and stuff of them trying to go harder with brainwashing people and using fear agendas and stuff like that. But it's going to be absolutely necessary to start to let these paradigms fall of that it has to be a 9 to 5 as the American order, that we have to watch the news, that the only religious glorification, salvation is through Christianity, Islam, or even is considered New Age, one of my favorites, but or Buddhism. You know, just these chosen three. You know, we just got to get out of these locked paradigms of things. You know, that's the first step. What I mean by revolution. And of course, there's all types of little miniature revolutions. The way you eat, you gotta make McDonald's full. That enslaves your body and your cells on a somatic mind-body relation, addicted to trash mental thoughts, trash physical, trash spiritual and mental connections. So we gotta make McDonald's full. McDonald's representing all the